Let's go. Oh, dang, I don't even have my mic. Off to a flying start. Happy Monday, everybody. Monday motivation. Welcome to the Ox podcast. It's Hell, Happy Hell Week. Hopefully, our head coach will be joining me very soon. Unless I've done something wrong, sending the wrong link. I don't know. Whatever it is I've done wrong. But, oh, there she is. Happy Monday. Let's go.
Day.
Hey,
We already live?
we're live. You know we're
Of
live.
course we
I'm not
are.
hanging around. You see my setup?
Oh, sick.
Yep.
You know
Hell
how
Week,
I feel
baby.
about a decoration?
Oh yeah. Do you see them both? Let me make me big. Look. Woo.
You. Which one did you carve?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the kids helped at first.
I didn't know if one was yours and one was Lauren's.
Lauren dug out all the insides.
Oh, good.
I used the hammer, and I'd never done that. Never done it that way before.
Hammer.
Yeah. You put the stencil on it, and then you just hammer it in.
Oh.
Right.
Huh.
There's a bunch of different stencils, and you just
Yeah.
hammer them through the thing. So the kids couldn't really do that. So that would have been.
They just watched you carve pumpkins.
Yeah, I mean they were engaged a little bit. They were in it a little bit, but yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, what a weekend, huh? What a week.
Sorry, little technical difficulty. But yeah, it was an awesome weekend. Big weekend.
Yep. Your favorite event of the year.
Oh yeah. Love to dress up. But it was a blast. We had a ton of people at Trunk or Treat.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was a little hot, but
A little hot. Jesus.
sweating.
But that's 2 years in a row it's been that hot. So next year I'm toning down the last year I was in a full Spider-Man suit. This year I was but they are easy, aren't they? Them outfits where you just jump in the whole thing,
Yeah.
So but yeah, sweating my ass off. But what a turnout.
Yeah.
How many cars? Did you count the cars?
I think we had like 20, between like 18 and 20 maybe.
It's got to be double last year.
Last year, I feel like we only had like 3/4 of that lot full, and this year the whole thing was full.
Yeah.
So
I bet we probably had like 8 cars last year.
yeah.
And this
It
year
was
we
fun.
had 20 cars. And what do you think, like 100 and something people went through there?
Yeah, I feel like for a solid hour, I just had a steady stream of kids. And last year it was like the same kids over and over again. Just got way too much candy. But this year it was actually a good number of kids from not just the gym, a lot of neighborhood families, nest parents and kids. It was great.
Yep. And then now it's Hell Week.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Do you want to go through the workouts first? What I thought we could do first, right? Just like talk about some of the tips that you have or like that you use this time of year and the way that you've built out the program for people to crush winter, basically,
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just showing up, because the way the cycle's been written, every week is fun. You're never going to show up one week and been like, well, what's this new movement that they introduced during baseline week that I wasn't here for to, learn how to do, or, why are we, doing things this way now, which change is not a bad thing, but I feel like this time of year, not the time to maybe add new complicated movements or a new structure. So it's going to feel fun. It's going to feel familiar. And I think that's just going to make it even easier for you to just keep showing up.
Yeah. And just have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
So tip number 1, have fun.
Yeah.
So don't take the workouts too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't stress.
just come and enjoy moving your body in different ways. And like what we had baseline week, and then that was a blast. And then first training week, and then we're right into hell week. And just understand that like a lot of your weeks over the next few months might be a little bit disjointed, just with all the holidays coming up and different things happening. I don't know when kids are out of school, but your kids might get sick if you're a parent. So you might, have like a little strange week here and there. So just get in the gym when you can and just have fun.
Yeah.
And
No, I have
don't
people.
worry about your schedule potentially changing. Like if you work out in the morning and you can't, come in the afternoon. Try a lunch class. Like if you usually work out in the evening and all these like holiday events and things are starting to take up all your time, just get up early. It's going to be a little chilly in the morning. Plan to have your outfit ready, get it all set up, and know that when you get to the gym, where there's going to be a fun workout waiting for you.
Yeah, and I've had some people, come in on a Wednesday or even a Thursday, and they're like, man, this is my first day here this week. And it's like, okay, great. Well, you're here now.
Right.
Also, we've got Saturday morning classes. I feel like a lot of folks choose to rest that day. Maybe this week you try out that Saturday morning class that you normally don't go to. And then like you do the run club on Sundays, maybe that's another way for people to get in a workout if they missed more of their week than they were planning on missing.
Yeah. And I had 3 or 4 different options for Sunday's run club, So we had an option where you did like 3 miles without this big ass hill, which has a name, by the way, which is cool.
I saw that, Dabney.
Yeah. It's called Dabney Hill, and it's 1,000 foot of elevation, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's no joke of a hill. So we had that, so you could cut up and go right back to the coffee shop, and it was 2.96 miles or something like that. And then if you went up and around, it was 4.5. And then if you did that twice, it would have been 9, which was like the half marathon option for people that want to run a fast half marathon, pretty much, right? And then you could have gone like one full loop and then not gone up the hill again, and it would have been like 7 miles. So there was like a 3, a 5, or a 4.5, a 7-ish, and then a 9, So a bunch of different options. Nobody did 9. Everybody did 4.5. So when we do schedule a 9 mile again, I'm going to have one option that is not 2 loops. That's just like you have to do the 9. Yeah, you could probably cut back earlier if you didn't want to, but when it's Sunday morning and you've just done 4.5 miles and you end up back at the coffee shop to then go, want to do another 4.5?
Or you could go in here and get your latte or whatever.
Yeah, everybody went, I'm good. And we all went and got a coffee. So, but yeah, there's an option there for everybody, right? So it's nice. And there's something nice about getting up on a Sunday and doing it, right? Like I went out on a date for the first time in a while, and we were a little hungover, and so my Sunday would have sucked. But because I got up at 7:30, ran, got a coffee, and ran with Astro, so then I didn't have to walk him, killed that bird with one. So like, just was a great. So if you have a dog, you can bring your dogs. If you have a kid, you can get your running stroller and bring your kids, So it's a nice way to like get through the weekend and get a little workout and shake off some of the dust. Like if you just come and run 3 miles, you're going to feel great the rest of the day. So, but I think next week we're going to be at the track.
Oh, cool.
Mixing a track workout. So
yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Cool. So have fun. Number 1.
Yeah.
And fun is part of our methodology at OXFIT, right? So fitness is always first for us. We like to do hard things. The workouts are not going to be easy. We didn't say easy. No point did we say easy, right? Today was fun. Sure as hell wasn't easy, right?
Right.
So fun, our sick version of fun is in there somewhere. What's number 2 for you?
I think is not to, I don't want to say don't take it yourself too seriously, but don't compare yourself to you last week or you last training cycle. I saw how much candy we ate at Trunk or Treat.
Yeah.
Me on Monday is not going to be the same me back in August, you know?
Mhm.
So just be gentle with yourself and know that you just being there and trying your hardest, whatever that means for that day, is fine.
Yeah. I think what I like and what I recommend to a lot of people is just make one commitment for the rest of the year, right? So like, yeah, treat it as like a little bit of an off season because you're gonna have to anyway. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be the time of year when you can really, commit to a lot of things. But maybe if you just make one, right? So like my commitment right now is that I'm not really eating sugar and I'm like carnivore style. On the holiday days, I'm gonna cheat, right? So, Halloween on Thursday, I'm gonna eat some candy, right? Because I'm not a monk. I'm a normal human being. So, but this week I won't up to that. But that one day I will. And I did at Trunk or Treat, right? So that's 2 days out of this 2 weeks that my nutrition is not going to be 100%. But what I'm not going to do is what we were talking about with Caitlin last week is have a full bag of candy in the house this week that I have to go buy another one before Thursday.
Yeah.
So my one commitment is I'm carnivore style eating probably to the rest of the year, probably to the end of the year. But the days that Thanksgiving happens, or if somebody invites me to their Friendsgiving, I'm not going to probably eat that way. But the rest of that month, I will. I won't have 5 Thanksgivings and I won't have 5 Halloweens. So that's going to be my commitment. And then I talked to my mom on the weekend, and my mom's doing like a sober October, right? So maybe just find one thing to commit to like that. That's just going to set you up well, that when January hits, you're not just a mess.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's good because I think people are scared to say things like that to themselves around the holidays because they're like, well, I can't, like, I want to enjoy Thanksgiving. I want to enjoy Christmas. I want to enjoy Halloween. It's like, but like you said, it's one day. Halloween's not a week. Thanksgiving's not a week long. So if you just stay disciplined and control the things you can control, then you really can, ease off and enjoy those days. But it just keeps you from, getting to a place where January 1st comes, and you're like, what the hell have I been doing?
Yeah. Yeah. And for most people, like most people that we work with, it's like alcohol and food are the two ones, right? So like maybe you just cut one, or
Yeah.
maybe you just make a commitment to one. Like you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a monk, but just during the holidays, just say like, I'm not going to drink or I'm not going to eat certain things. And then you can go and enjoy yourself and feel a little bit better about knowing that you've made one commitment to that.
Yeah.
And if them two things you're fine with and you're like, nah, I'm pretty modest on both, maybe you just make a commitment to something else. Like I'm going to put my cell phone away. Like there's something in there, right? I'm going to be at the gym every day this week or every day up until January 1st. Like one major commitment that whatever else is going on, that's the one thing you're going to stick to, right? So yeah. So have fun, commit to something.
Yeah. And I think that's why I like these, Hell Week, 12 days of OXFIT. Everyone's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? It's like, well, it's just, like you said, it's fun. It's just there. And it's just like kind of a built-in thing that you could check off your list if you wanted to say, I'm going to come to the gym every day during Hell Week. Maybe that's not realistic for every single week until the end of the year, but this week I'm going to try to do all of these workouts.
Well, and also if you can, then maybe you see like, oh, I'm capable of doing more than twice a week.
Yeah.
I'm capable of I usually do 4 times a week, but this week I did 6 and I felt okay. So, that's why they program this way. That's why it's upper body one day, lower body the like, that's why it's cardio that day. You know what I mean? Like, I can just ease off that day and recover and still do all the days, like you get to know that something weird happens when you commit to working out every day. That you might work out every day at 85%, but feel better every single day than if you did 3 days at 100%. I know I do.
Yeah.
That's the way I just like to work out every day, Like I felt I did not want to go running on Sunday. But the fact that I'm running the run club, or like organize, I don't know, running the run club sounds weird. Organizing the run club, I like that because it makes me go run on Sunday. So, yeah, just find what works for you, but try 6 days this week and just see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, these workouts are awesome.
Today's name was perfectly named.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll get into that in a minute. So that's 2. So have fun, make a commitment. Finally, my 3rd is that I have 2 goals. Right? I'm doing DEKA and I'm doing a half marathon. And like that keeps me to my commitments, and it keeps me coming to the gym every day. And it keeps me just like not going full off season and just not working out, not eating whatever I want. So I have 2 goals. That might be too many for most people, but maybe you've got 1.
Yeah.
So
And
I think,
I mean, DEKA is perfectly timed too.
Yeah. Perfectly timed. And then if you don't like that, we have 12 days of OXFIT coming up. Like, can you do 12 days in a row at the end of the year? And like, we're doing 6 this week. Imagine if there was then a 7th, and then you went all the way through 2 weeks in winter. So there's even inside the gym goals. But remember when we first started doing DEKA, and we were like wanting to make it big and go somewhere with it, and like rent out like an what are they called? Like a conference space or something, and like really do it big. And then when we did DEKA this weekend, I was like, the thing that makes it special is that it's at the gym.
Yeah.
Right? If we took it out of the gym, no matter how big it gets, we should try and keep it at the gym.
Yeah.
Because what makes DEKA special and unique is that you train at the place where you go and do the competition. It feels like a different place, and other people come and they get to see what our community's like and what our vibe is like. And I just think if we took it somewhere else, we'd lose that.
Yeah.
Because what I saw on Saturday made it like, it was awesome.
Oh, yeah. And I like seeing our members come in and being like, whoa, like this is our gym. I mean, it looks completely different because we move everything around, but it just shows them like the potential of the space and the cool stuff that we can do. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah. And Saturday was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was so much fun. We had some people sign up for DEKA immediately after that.
Yeah. It was funny, like, so we had 3 groups go through 3 different portions of the workout, basically, right?
Yeah.
And it was funny that each group had kind of a different experience, but it's good to do them in a different order. I saw, like, the people that went through it the normal way, they learned a lot about how to, how to pace it, I guess.
Yeah.
But the people that did it in a different order, they got to see how each section feels individually. So to me, the worst section, which is the last section, if you go at that first, you get to see like how hard that is on its own, which is pretty good to see that.
Yeah.
Because now you know whatever you do, you've got to have something left for that back.
Right.
3 or 4 movements, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see that when you do it just straight through. You just like, oh, of course I'm tired. But when you see how hard that is on its own, it's like, oh yeah, if I go out too hard, I'm in trouble when I get here.
Yeah.
So it was cool. And then
yeah,
the people that did the first section last, I got to show them like, when you finish this, I want you to be like, yeah, your heart rate up, but I want you to just be able to talk. You should be able to talk to me when you finish this. Like my 4 stations, you should still be able to talk to me,
Yeah, that's a good point.
And that was cool. Like, I felt like that was what help them, you know, understand it.
Yeah. No, it was great. And then, yeah, my station ended with the bike.
Yeah.
Which I was telling people, like, one, have something when you get on the bike, but two, take a minute to think about how you feel when you get off the bike. If you're rolling off the seat onto the floor, are you going to be able to go pick up a D-ball? Because that's what you're going to have to do whenever it's time for actual DEKA. So, but it was fun. I liked being able to. No. Yeah. They all died, and I was like, well, there's no point because you've been on the floor for 2 minutes and you would have had to immediately go do something else. But
yeah, a cool thing that I was doing at my station was I'd say, like, explain all the stations, and I'd say it's all about breathing and heart rate, right? And then I would go, first people stand on the mats, and then I go, are you ready? And like get really hype, you know? And I go, what happened? And they all went, I went like this. And they all like took a big breath, stopped breathing, and the heart rate went up. And I was like, right. So when you get to DEKA, you're already excited. When you get to this first station and somebody says, are you ready? You need to be like, just cool and calm, pick it up, get it to where it needs to be, get into a nice, smooth rhythm and stop breathing every time. Ready? 6 lunges in.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's fun. It was fun to see. So hopefully people will do that.
Yeah, hopefully they listen.
Yeah. All right, let's share some workouts. So I did this morning already.
Oh yeah.
And what a name. Perfect name for this workout. Dumbbell bench press into push-ups, rest, chest to bar, pull-ups, or pull-ups into calorie ski. So push, push, pull, pull. Have we done this one before?
Yep, we did it last year.
Okay.
Last year, it was 5 rounds.
Got it. 4 was enough.
4 is enough for Monday. It's still really tough workout, but I feel like 4 is just easier to wrap your brain around.
4 was just enough. Definitely enough. Most people that I was training with would really like the last 2 rounds kind of dropping off a cliff, you know? So, cool. I did strict pull-ups today.
Cool.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it doing strict pull-ups. And then any tips for that one? There's not really much to say, is there?
No, not really. I mean, I would say try to keep up with a target, especially for the chest to bar pull-ups in the row and the ski or ski. You can try to stay with a target for the bench press and push-ups, but I feel like those 2 movements, you're naturally just going to get lower and lower reps.
Yeah, especially if you sell out in round 1, which I know a lot of people like to do.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Zombieland.
I like this one.
New? Is this a new one?
No, we did it last year too.
Okay. Cool. Let me look at my score. Talk us through it.
It might be last year it was recorded for weight because we increased the deadlifts. This year I just made it the same, so it's not going to have the same score.
Okay.
I didn't want us to have to deal with changing plates. It's just too much. So every 5 minutes you're going on that dual kettlebell farmer's carry, walking like a zombie. And then you've got your 20 single dumbbell box step overs straight into a set of 10 deadlifts, and hopefully choosing a weight that you can power through those 10 reps unbroken because we're recording your time. So just a lot of grunt work.
Fastest time and your slowest time.
Yep.
That's
a lot
cool.
of grunt work. Grippy on the deadlift and kettlebell, and then the box step overs are just kind of a little bit of a slog.
Nice. Yeah. Grippy. It's going to be grippy, isn't it, that?
Oh, yeah.
Especially after today, too. Already arms are Definitely going to be zombieing it up tomorrow. 2 workouts. All right. What's your thoughts on this one?
Hangman. We're going to see if you guys can hang on to the bar. Last year, this workout was pretty much the same, but every time you dropped off the bar, you had to go run.
Yeah, okay.
And it turned into a lot of running.
Yep.
And I was like, let me be a little bit nicer. So we'll just do an AMRAP. Every round, you have to do a 200-meter run, 20 heavy jump rope, 10 toes to bar, and 5 strict
chin-ups. Was it just run and toes to bar?
It was just strict chin-ups and heavy jump rope and running.
That was still the buy-in of jump rope?
Yeah.
So it was like, and that was max. We just recorded your max pull-ups, right? Or your max whatever. Say pull-ups? Chin-ups.
Chin-ups. It was still an AMRAP, but your score did not include all the running you did if you dropped from the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then you've got some guts, little 8-minute ab burner.
Yeah. That's definitely going to burn your abs.
Yeah.
So really it's 7 workouts in 6 days.
Is it though? The abs, it's just a little finisher. It's not a workout.
That is not just a little finisher. That's an 8-minute AMRAP. So yeah, I'm saying 7. Nice. The Hills Have Thighs. What a great name. Lunges. Okay, on a Thursday. Cool.
Yep. I've learned my lesson about lunges on a Monday, but lunges on a Thursday or Friday, people can power through the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, goblet squats, plate overhead lunges, box jumps, and then bike and runner.
Nice. We haven't done just a box jump in a while, have we?
No, we haven't.
We're always like over the box. Or
yeah, this is just straight up jump.
Yeah, old school. Push press, double unders, dumbbell reverse fly ring rows. Nice.
Like a little ripped workout.
Yep.
Pumpkin iron.
Nice little pump for your Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh God, okay. Saturday, just to make sure you're you know the definition of Hell Week.
Hell's bells. This one's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's a hell of a workout to finish the week.
Yeah, you're probably looking at 5 minutes of work, 2 minutes of rest, and for that amount of work, 2 minutes is not a whole lot of time to catch your breath. So I would recommend not coming out too hot. Try to pace it the first couple of rounds and then whatever you have left for the last 2.
Yeah, you can definitely go out too hot on that.
Yeah.
And we've been doing a lot of grip work all week, so you're going to have to look after your grip on them kettlebell swings. 24 kettlebell swings per round is definitely up there. That's your kind of workout right there, huh?
Yep.
What do you think you're going to do a round in? About 5 minutes? 4.5?
Yeah, I think it'll be sub 5 every round.
Yeah.
I think if I do it in
the rest
4
makes this
minutes,
workout worse. So
in trouble. Yeah.
So there you go. That's Hell Week. 6 workouts, 7 in 6 days.
6.5.
6.5 workouts in 6 days. You can handle them all as you see. The weights set up. We got a ripped workout on Friday, basically a pump day. Today, your legs are good from today, so you should be fine tomorrow. Just look after your hands this week.
Yeah.
We're on a lot of bars. We're hanging from a lot of bars. We're picking up a lot of stuff. So wear your grips, look after your bars. And like today, like I did strict pull-ups, you know. You can always do something strict to protect your hands. Someday the goal is to just get through workouts, not destroy yourself. Don't do something today that will stop you working out tomorrow.
There we go. Not every day has to be 110%. We can just have a smooth 80% all week, like you said.
Mm-hmm. All right. I have one video that I want to show you that is tips for DEKA, basically.
Mhm.
Or like, and today we use the ski erg. And when I was on the ski erg today, I was thinking in my mind, I've been getting better at a lot of stuff, right? Like to get better at farmer's carry, you just pick up dumbbells and carry them more and don't put them down. To get better at most of the things, lunges, do more lunges, etc. The ski erg, I just don't think I ever get better at it, right? Just I look at the numbers and they don't seem to go up. And I tried different techniques. So here's the fastest skier guy in the world right now. He's got the world record in the 1,000 and the 2,000.
Oh, I'm curious to see what he looks like.
What do you think he looks like? That's good. Yeah, let's go there. What do you think he looks like?
You said the world record in the 1,000 and 2,000?
Yep.
Like swimmer vibe, tall, big lats.
So like a rower.
Yeah.
You're thinking a rower's body, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wrong. Completely
Okay.
wrong. Yeah, he's like a jacked, meathead looking strongman style.
All right.
You know?
So height doesn't necessarily help you a whole lot.
Isn't that good? So we've got no excuse now.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep. And he's good at both too. So
Okay.
he's just a straight powerhouse, right? It's all power. So I'm going to share this.
No way.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Like
So
a
our
meatball.
guy is the guy on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy on the right, this is his video. And he's a good rower. And he wants to learn from the guy on the left. That is probably 5'7", 6". The guy on the right is probably 6'4".
Yeah.
Right? And you're going to get to see their different techniques.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll play a little bit first, and then we can talk about it. Ready? I'll put audio on it too.
Let's go.
And here's a
All right, so you can see their different techniques, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to talk a little bit about where the other guy's pulling from. So
great chance to look at the difference in technique. When James applies force to the handles, they are a good 12 inches if
So when he applies force to the handles, see how he's not going all the way to the top of the string?
Mm-hmm.
So he's 12 inches-ish below where we would think a full pull comes from.
Yeah.
if not more from the top of the machine, and they never go an awful lot lower than his knee.
And then he never really goes too far below his knees before he comes back up.
Before returning straight back up again. On the other hand, I start my stroke almost at the top of the machine, and my hands don't only go down to my knees, they go below them and back behind them. It means James relies on a short stroke powered by bending at the hips, whereas my much longer stroke incorporates bending at a bunch of less efficient joints, including elbows, shoulders, and knees.
Good, right?
Yeah.
So it's all hip drive,
Mm-hmm.
where we think that it's all them little pulls, which it's the same as on the rower, right? On the rower, you don't want to lean all the way back like people do and come all the way in. You want to know where it's catching and where you can use your hamstrings and your big power muscles. Your arms don't do shit on the rower. Your arms don't do anything on the ski. But we think we got to reach up and we've got to fully extend and but no, it's all in the hip. It's all in that hip drive. So working on that hip pocket. If you've already skied today, then work on it next time. But if you're going to ski today, then try and find that technique. And I think a cool thing to see was like he was skiing pretty much 2-to-1, the other guy, right?
Yeah.
It was that efficient. So that's what I'm working on. over the next few weeks.
Let's go.
Yeah. You're pretty good at skiing.
Yeah, but I feel kind of the same way. Like I hit a little bit of a plateau. I can't really go. Like my 500-meter best time has been pretty much the same for
Yeah.
a long time. So yeah, I definitely need to try some of those techniques because I think my pole is way too long. I start all the way at the top and come too far down apparently. So
Awesome. Well, that's Monday.
let's go.
Monday motivation. We got a great week, 6 days of workouts, 6.5 in 7 days. And try them 3 tips that we've been talking about. Have fun. Be flexible in having fun. Enjoy working out. Don't take it too serious. Commit to something if you can, whatever that needs to be for you to make you something simple, right? For me, it's simple to just eat animal products for the next few months. And then find a goal. We have a bunch of goals for you. Come and run. Do DEKA. The link is in the bio right here for DEKA. Hire a nutrition coach right now. Don't wait for the new year. And yeah, if you haven't signed up for DEKA yet, then I don't know what the hell you're doing. There's already, what do you say, like 45, 50 people signed up?
Yeah, if you haven't signed up yet, you might not even get a spot. So
yeah, you want to be, and you want to pick your heat. You want to pick your lane. So hurry up, get on there. The link is in this as well. So all them links are there. And then I put a link in there to that video for the ski erg technique. So
awesome.
All right, Seth, I'm already gearing up for the day.
I'm about to have to get one myself.
Monday. Let's go get it. Good to see you.